Both of you, my screen is visible to you properly.
Yes.
The whiteboard is visible to you properly.
Yes.
Okay. So first we learn the short trick for the basic computer. It's applicable for all application like your notepad, any editor, yeah, any kind of. It's applicable for all of them. Okay. So basic we knew that short trick number one. Control plus C. Control plus C, it's help for the copy. It's help for the copy, right? Same thing. If we anything paste, so the short trick of the paste is not control V. Paste is control plus V. Plus is identify कि you put one time at a point, put the two buttons. First is control and the second is V. That is help for the paste. That is the help for the paste. Okay. Got it?
Yeah.
This is a short trick from the copy, and you copy any of them, anything. This is the short trick from the paste and this thing. Next one is control plus F. It's a short trick for find. For example, you find anything. I just doing it. Control F. You can see here the one arrow is coming and I write here F. Now I can do here and it's finding F right here, right? 2F in this session. And if I write any not coming word like G and then put here, so cannot find G because in this page at a point no G letter, right? So control F, it's a short trick of the finding. If anything you need to be find, so you can use control F. Clear? Next is control G. Short trick is control plus G. Control plus G is finding the line. Find the line. For example, I erase this one and write control G. Here line number 4. I just write line number 1 and go to. So I go for the line number 1. If I write, so it's writing the line number 1. Now move to the next thing. Don't need to write. I will send this PDF, which is the short trick for the that. Okay. Only understand how to use that short trick. Okay. Do not need to be right. Number 5. For example, randomly you can write many of words, but you write a wrong word. So what do you do? Control Z. If you write randomly a very wrong thing, so just add control Z. It's using for present react present time things delete. Okay? Present things it will be deleted. Now things delete. For example, this I want to delete, so I just delete, and this is delete, and I will just write again. Okay. Control plus Z, it will be now things delete. Next is 5. 5 is a cut copy. See, the next is control plus X. It's a use for cut. For example, I'm just selecting these things. Control F thing, I just select and I want cut here. So just control and X. It's cut. So anything you need to be cut. So you use control plus X. And it's at a point copy. So any other time, for example, same thing I do again. I cut here control X and I need to be copy as a here. So control V for the paste. Now things are erased and we hit for here. Got it? All the 6 short tricks. Yuvan, got it?
Yes, I got it.
Okay. This is the basic and the common short trick you can apply entire means phone, laptop, desktop, entire things you can use. Now we make for the specific short trick. And see, for example, I just cut here and I want, oh, I knew this. Just think, got it के लिए you use control plus Y. Control plus Y. So just think, just things got it. Okay. For example, I erase this thing. So I net, but after this, I think that is correct. I want it. You just press control and the Y. Your same things are coming. Anything, if you line select all the things, so you just use control plus A. In this one, you will be select all. Means any of them. If I doing this, so it is select all. All the things, it will be selected. Now the two things, 9 control plus S, it's a kind of save. It's a kind of save. And the 10th is control plus P. It's for print. If anything you need to be print, so using the control P. For example, I use control S. So you can see the saving part is on, right? The saves part is on. I just save it. Now, if I doing the control P, so you can see one printable is portrait. I just save the length PDF on the desk. So here it will be print. Got it? This is the short trick without going anywhere. You just use these things and now if you need to be open new window. Now we are going to the, this is the first part. Wait, I write here. Basic. This is basic shortcuts. This tense is basic. Now we are moving to the files and window. Files and window management. Files and Windows management. Wait, before going this, I share my entire screen. So first, if you open the new things, a new folder, like new window, yeah, new document, anything you open, new window, a slash, new document. So you use for the control plus N. For example, I am going to the document site, open my files, go here the download, and I want to make anything new. So I just select control N, control N, and its new page are open. Here you can see the three things are open, right? Three files are open. So if you're doing the control N, so next new page are open. Same for the desktop. For example, it is the desktop and I'm doing the same control N. Now you can see here the two desktop are open. Desktop 1, desktop, new desktop. Okay. So if you're doing the multiple purpose, so one thing you open this desktop, one thing, so it will be helpful to you. Now, the next thing, if you're making a anything open, for example, you need to be anything open. Open. So you use control plus O. Control plus O. Anything be या any window या anything you need to be close, like close any tab या any window. So you use from control plus W. Control plus W. Now, if anything, it will be the open switch apps. Switch apps means, for example, I just open plus tab. Here. So here these are windows my open. You can see my screen. Total 8 windows are open. 8 things are open. If I select here, so it will be open it. So if any new things, it will be open to you. It's called the switch app. It's called the switch app. And the short trick is Alt, A-L-T, 1 Alt plus tab. The two things in your the keypad. You can see after caps lock top, it's the tab, and Windows after Windows and before the space, the Alt tab, right? You can see on your keyboard. So this is the short trick. The two things, it will be window plus Alt plus tab. Now, new thing. If the same thing, same app, if you want to open same app, switch windows but a same app. For example, control plus tab. If you open, so it will be going the back and back, back and back. Okay. So if you want the switch app, see, switch window a slash any app, but in a same applicable, means the same app. For example, you use notepad, so open only the notepad. So their short trick is control plus tab. This is the short trick. Got it? For example, I just show you the example. I doing the control and tab, and it will be moving. You can see the moveness, and now you got your page. Clear? Just wait a second. I take my charger. Okay. Okay. Now we continue. Now, if you want, your window size will be down, means less. If you want your window size is small, for example, you can see it's the cut, right? And doing the same thing. Minimize, minimize window. It's the trick is window tab. You can see the four square in the tab, right? This is called the window tab. Okay. Plus window tab plus down arrow. Window tab down arrow. Clear? There's two things if you put, like I also put, so it will be minimized. You got it. Clear? And now if you want your keyboard show on the screen, okay, and if you same thing, for example, I will doing in the minimize and I want max, so same thing you can apply, only down arrow convert into the up arrow. If you need to be bigger, so apply the up arrow, and if you need to be shorter, so apply the down arrow. Now we move to the snap window to left, left or right. So very useful thing. Same. If you need to be left side, so window tab plus left arrow. Window tab plus left arrow. And if you want right side, so window tab plus right arrow. Clear? One more thing. If you perform any of the action, for example, I am opening the browser. Now we're moving to the browser shortcut. Browser. Browse. Shortcuts. See, first thing, if you open, for example, this is our browser. This is one para is opening and I want a new. So only press Control plus T and new tab are open. Control plus T. And if you want close this one, so only use Control plus W. Control plus W, it will be close your all the browser. So new tab, when we open the new tab, so trick was this Control plus T. And when we need to be close any tab, so the trick is Control plus N. Sorry, not N. It's a W. Control plus W, not N. Now, if you want reopen any tab, for example, one tab you close, but you want to reopen. Reopen, close tab. So it's the short trick is first you press the Control plus Shift. Upside of the Control, one button is a Shift, right? And plus T. The three things you need to be put. For example, I am opening the browser Chrome and I erased too many things. Now I will be putting Control, Shift and T. Now all the things are coming, which I deleted. All the things are coming, right? So it's gone to be the history. It's finding your history. Okay. Now we move to any page, you need to be refresh any page. Refresh. For example, sometimes when we using same press page, so we need to be a refresh. When any page refresh, so you have the two options. First option, F5. First option is F5. Press singly F5. Okay. And see, when I press the 6 F5 here, see, nothing is right, correct? And I press the F5. Now you can see current time and date are here, right? So one of the feature is also F5. If you only doing the F5, so it's giving the correct time and date. And the second trick, is Control plus R. Control plus R and the page was refreshed. For example, going to the browser, this page, I use the first F5, reload, and now I use Control R. It's also reload. So it's the same page, but it's opening refresh format. Got it? Okay. Now we move to the next trick. Okay, now tell me, before going to the any problem, the top any trick, any shortcuts, any problem? One, any doubt? Okay. Uh, if I ask any question, so can you give me the answer? Yeah, which shortcut we use from copy?
Control C.
Control C.
Yes, Control C. And which short trick we using for the uh, paste?
Control V.
E.
Very good. Control V. Which short tricks we doing the now things deleted?
Wait, what? I didn't hear you.
Just thing deleted. Which any and one word we call undo?
Control Z.
Control Z.
No, it's Control D and Control G. It's finding the lines. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Now we move to the next. If you want your screen will be locked, means for example, when you are not using a break anytime and you need your screen will be locked, so using lock screen, the shortcut is window, means the window tab plus L, window tab and L, so it will be totally off the screen. You can see my screen is totally off, right? And now if I am open this one, so it's giving the, it's got the password. I enter the password and now my screen will be open. See, these features are very useful. Now move to the next. Now we are going to the Excel. Okay. You know what is the use of Excel? MS of Excel, Microsoft Excel. It's help for the maintenance the data. Okay. For example, any school sheet, any data, any kind of data. Okay. Excel short. See, the common shortcut copy, paste, cut, undo, redo, save, select all. These are the common. Okay. It's using all Microsoft Office, Microsoft Excel, Google Drive, Google Notebook, Microsoft Document, Microsoft Presentation. It's applicable. See, this tense thing, it's doing all of softwares, all of them. Now we're going for the next Excel short trick. Go to the next cell. Go to next cell. So the trick is only tab. Okay. For example, I show you the Excel sheet. This is the Excel sheet. Okay. Each you can see every time making a small boxes, right? So this is small boxes called cell. This is small boxes called the cell. Okay. And for example, I am here and I go to the new. So I just using the tab and it's going to the next, going for Z and then stop. Going downside, left side, move it. Clear? This small box we call the now the new thing. If you want to the previous tab, so shift and tab. For example, I just doing the tab, new one and shift plus tab, old. New के लिए only tab and old के लिए shift plus tab. Clear? Now you want to be going the end of the cell, means the last cell. So presenting control and one option is coming end. Control plus end. So it's going the last cell. You can see Z, your last cell. I am going to the A and I use control plus end and going to the Z last, the thousands last, right? And if you want going to the shell one, so same thing. Control and one option is coming home. So going to the top one. Clear? This is the basic. Now, for example, you using the actual and you need to be anything bold. Right. For example, I just write and for example, I write Juwan. I write Juwan. But it's like normally, right? Normal. And I want to be bold. So first I select the name and all select के लिए we can use Control A. I select the name, right? Now I need to be bold. So only Control B and Yuvan will be bold. See, this is the normal Yuvan and this is the bold Yuvan. Got it? Now same thing. If you want, Yuvan's name will be underlined. So same, select and underline के लिए you can use Control U. Now it will be Yuvan's and bottom will underline. If you want italic, so italic the first letter will be I, right? So select all and Control I. Now it will be italic. Clear? These three things you can use from the formatting. Okay? For example, if you want insert correct date, yeah, correct date. So write randomly this number, right? No, don't need to write this one. You just using the control and the double inverted comma. Control and double inverted comma. This comma. Okay, this comma. Control plus this comma. And if you're using shift plus this comma, so it will be current time, date, all the things are coming. Okay. Now, for example, you write you want and you just write before you want any name, like your name. And you forget, I need to be one column break. You just write the name. I just select here and copy here. Select. here, copy. And then I found I need to be a column before this to select only one thing you can do. Control, shift and plus. So one column will be included. Okay. And you want any row and column was deleted. So control and minus. Column will increase. Minus small, you can see the small length, right? How many is not? And same control shift plus plus it will be bigger and bigger. If the effective of